Welcome back. No Remorph Wednesday, guys. We were just sitting backstage for a minute trying to calculate exactly how much 4 minutes was worth in time if we were going to go and figure this. No,
I
I'm
figured it
kidding.
was 8 Slurpees.
Right?
And I'm just guessing, but somewhere right in there.
Oh, we
Somewhere
love you
between
guys.
6 to 8 Slurpees. Somewhere in there is what that's going to run you. But appreciate everybody for hanging in there and coming out tonight. Per usual, it's always going to be some kind of a little bit of a technical difficulty. If we're not right on 8 o'clock, there is something going on where we want to make sure our guest is connecting, or we're going to have to adjust a little bit. So we've got Kat tonight for sure. I'm sure Chris is going to be joining us too. He did have something come up last minute that he said was critical, and I didn't press the issue. Hopefully everybody's safe and sound and it's not a health thing, but maybe just something he had to attend to. So he will be popping in too. He's got the link over there. Kat is sitting backstage. She's got everything adjusted. She can hear us. We can hear her. So that's going to go good. But Untamed and Unhinged network over there, guys. They have 2 shows running right now. And I'm going to go back and look because the times on these always throw me off because it's nights we don't typically have much going on. But we've got a Tuesday night, 7 p.m. You got Web Wonders with Kat. And then you've got Friday, 7 p.m. also, and these are Eastern time. So Chris's show, that's going to be Stories of Keepers and Breeders. So if you're not familiar with those guys over there, I'm sure you are. They've been on longer than we have. But pop over, check out Untamed and Unhinged. They've got 2 great shows. Chris does a really good job of just having a personal conversation with the guest for the most part, learning their background and seeing what they're all about. And Kat's all about the Web Wonders, which she deviates from a little bit, right? I've seen some plant people on there on occasion. I've seen some other species and stuff come in on the show, but does focus a lot on tarantulas and other arachnids too over there. Sometimes some other invertebrates. I've seen her have scorpion people on. So really good show. Does a nice job over there, and it's going to be fun to get to know Kat's background a little bit because we're not that familiar with it. Kat popped up like a whirlwind. She was bopped around all kinds of different channels. Got to be super personable and super popular across RWO and through the Homies network over there, and of course with Chris and Untamed Unhinged, but just kind of went through the whole community and made a ton of friends and made a big impact fast. So it's going to be fun to get to know Kat. Mm-hmm. What other news do we got for the audience, guys, before we get to saying hi to everybody? Expo.
We ended an expo. Yep.
Yep. Cold-blooded over.
Somewhat successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty successful considering, honestly, we didn't have a huge stock to bring. Not a ton of animals, and most of them were stuff that, honestly, were going to be in that pet or even, very introduction animals, starting all the way down at, $70, running up to, I think our highest animal on the table is 400. Is that right? 4 something?
Yeah.
But sold 7 snakes and 5 geckos and a whole bunch of little 3D printed accessories and hides and little toys for kids and things. So I don't know, we had a blast. Got to meet a ton of people, including FS Reptiles, right? Those guys stopped by the table a couple different times. Josh over there,
Ojibwe Warriors.
Yep,
those guys very briefly, but
yep, they swung by and chatted up for a little bit, and of course we got to see Eric and Evie and Shane from ERS, Adam over at Proper Royals, swung down there and talked to him for a bit. He was having a good show, so had a good time. I mean, for us moving, the 12 animals and a bunch of miscellaneous stuff and getting really good contacts with other local breeders out there is just exactly how we want things to go. So huge plus. Enjoyed the day,
and I
really
think
did.
First time too we've had people show up that remembered us from a whole different show. Miles and miles apart too, so that was kind of different to see people traveling around to the shows because it's a ways for some of those folks to travel. So
it was a couple hours different on the show they first met us at last year. So I mean that's a good sign. If you've left a good enough impression where they come back and say hi, I think that's a positive. You got to check that down in the box of trying to do it right. I don't know. You never know because. Yeah, you try to interact, and the people either breeze by or they hang out and talk for a few minutes, but that connection's gone until that show comes up again, right? So you really don't know, did it work? Did it Did it impact them in a good way, in a bad way? You just don't know. So it was good to get that feedback. You're right. That was kind of a cool thing I wasn't expecting. So got an affiliate of the week this week, guys. Brand new one. Vance over at Blue Zombie Morphs. And I am looking for the stuff on my screen because I switched to the wrong one. But we're going to pop them up here. Everybody knows him. Dead Man over there. He's got a Friday night show also. Gene Wars that he does with Will from Python Portal. Fantastic show. They typically mix it up pretty well. They get in a guest sometimes. Sometimes they'll just cover a topic. They mix in things that focus on a particular gene some weeks and explain little nuances and ins and outs of those, but just a super relaxed, chill show. And then his original show on Saturday at 4 o'clock, he's got, 4 o'clock for us, 2 o'clock Western, or out on the Pacific there, Thunderdome. So that one started out initially as like a football-based thing. Go through NFL, you have your picks, your fantasy league, all of that stuff tied to the show. Get in and give each other a hard time about how your team's doing and how good a guessing you're doing on scores, things like that, and a little bit of competitive nature. But it eventually devolves or evolves, whichever way you want to look at it, into some just general conversation and breeder talk. So good show out there. Appreciate Vance 100%. Has been an affiliate right from the beginning, and he's got a little surprise for the end of the show when we roll out the trivia. He's going to toss something in, so we'll let you know when that comes around. Vance, yeah, he's pitching something in. Also, some thoughts and prayers out his way. His wife is in, and I think they're doing some... I don't really know the full details of it, and I don't think, at the moment it's in a super critical position, but it is a minor surgery, and I think it's exploratory a little bit to kind of get her figured out and on the right path. So put your two hands together and, a little bit of a prayer and good thoughts send out his way that everything turns out on the most positive note it can for them. Never want to hear bad news coming out of the hospital. So thoughts are going out to you, Vance, and appreciate you, sir, for popping in on the affiliate of the week. He did want us to shout out. Man, he just told me, hang on, I'll get the message real quick in my ear through the earpiece. Okay. Deeds, not words. All right. Sorry for the pause there. We just got that in from the sidelines. But deeds, not words. And Jay from Greenline, he wanted to shout them out and make sure that anybody that can donates over there. They've got some events coming up where they're trying to collect some more money, but that's Vance's personal shout out. He's like, hey, when you talk about me on the affiliates, talk about deeds, not words, instead of me. So that's pretty cool of him. But thank you, Vance. Appreciate you, sir. Founding affiliate right there and hanging tough. So good to see you up there this week, man. Appreciate you. Who else we got out there, Jamie? Should we flip through
Oh, yeah, we should.
the crew? We'll let you guys do this while I take a breather and a sip.
Duval.
Mike Duvall, thanks for coming on, Mike. Voodoo Doll Royals, Tara.
Tara's going to be a guest in a couple weeks. That'll be fun.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's coming up quick.
Yep.
Look at this double dipper.
Look at this double dipper with the wrong name even.
With the wrong
Oh,
name.
man.
That's,
I like that name. That's fine.
yeah, I liked it too.
Good evening, Brave.
Brave, good to see you switching it up to a Slurpee on occasion, sir.
Hump day.
Mitzi.
Mitzi, appreciate you.
Tim
There you
Dad.
go. Tim Dad. Good to
Tim
see
Dad.
Tim Dad out there.
Connie Mom.
Connie Mom.
Tim Dad and Connie Mom. Man,
They
that's
got
going to
new
get around
names.
the comments, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jedediah Bob and
It's my brother, Dale.
uh-huh,
Yeah.
and Ezekiel Phil.
John, Mission Morph. Thanks
Good to
for
see
coming
you,
out and
sir.
Giving us some crap about our start time, John.
Yeah.
Right? Gotta razz us, man. We razz people for being late, so we gotta expect the
Yep.
same.
Absolutely.
Affiliate of the
Vance.
week right there. Brother Vance, good to see you, sir. Appreciate you swinging in. Reptiles and Oddities.
Thousand oddities.
Heck yeah, good to see them swinging in too. Appreciate you guys. Denny Queen City Pythons. Appreciate you swinging in, Queen City. Good to see you out there. We got Craig. What's what, mofo fam? You know what's what, Craig? Really enjoying some of the changes coming on Monday over there with Craig and Billy on the My Channel, My Content. Actually, it's gotten a little bit...
Yeah, we've been religiously watching that one.
Yeah, it's different and it's kind of more comical because Billy, he's on a roll, man. As soon as you get him on a tangent, he is gone.
It's a good pair because Billy does get worked up, and then you got Craig who's just
even keel. Yeah. Dwight, thoughts and prayers, man. Appreciate you swinging in. Good to see you here every week. Excited to see some of that Scrambler stuff coming up too. So keep sharing those with us. I like that, man.
I'm just scrolling. I'm busy scrolling.
I know there's just a ton of them out there tonight. I'm seeing a bunch of new
my
names.
friend Jeffrey, GTL Geckos. Thank you for hopping in.
Good to see you, sir. Appreciate you swinging in. Loving the solar flare progression we're seeing.
Yeah.
Karina.
Gma.
I did not see G-Paw, so G-Ma beat G-Paw into the arena tonight.
Unless I missed it in the scroll.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Sammy's birthday today, guys. So
21.
Yes, the throwback to Daytona.
And holding.
Yep. Sammy, happy birthday, sir. Everybody wish him a happy birthday out there. Hopefully everything went well for you today. Yes. Chain Reaction, good to see you out there, Danny. Hope things are doing well, man.
There's G-Paw.
There he is. Just swinging in right behind G-Ma, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Or she's keeping him in line, getting him on there. You say something, G-Paw. Travis, good to see you, sir. Thanks for swinging in. Always good to see TNS, too. It's a good group of people, man. They swing in every week. Love it. Mystic Mountain Morphs, appreciate you 100% with the triple howdy. We'll go with that every time. Howdy. All right. We got TJ Hutch. Jen will be seeing you in about 3 days. Yes, I won't even pretend that we won't be stumbling, bumbling, and all kinds of slurring words, but it's going to be fun. We can guarantee that.
I probably won't be slurring words.
I probably won't either, but you got to say it. Just no problem. Good to see you, sir. Appreciate you swinging out. The old faithful, man, I don't think he's missed a minute of any of these shows. He's been doing every
He was
day
only late one time.
Oh, man.
I'm going to keep reminding him that he was late one time.
Jimmy wrote that down, man. It was late.
April 14th, 2023. Yeah, no. Kiko, good to see you, sir. That's one of the newest affiliates right there, but what a fantastic guy. And an amazing expo he throws right at his bar, right there.
Yeah, that is so
everything
cool.
Right there. Plants and animals and, all kinds of beers on tap, ready to go. Bring your dogs, bring your kids. Bring a good attitude, though. Don't come talking shit. Make it fun. Yeah. Kiko, appreciate you, man. Thanks for swinging in. And we got a second guest that popped in here. So, yeah, he's backstage, too. It's looking good, guys. Appreciate everybody that came out. I think we pretty much got through everybody. And we're going to hit some commercials, and we'll go right to these two. And we'll talk to Chris, get all his stuff adjusted, and we'll see you guys in just a couple seconds. Mm-hmm.
Hey folks, here at The Forge we prioritize promoting people from the community, especially where we see opportunity to share some valuable insights or products with our followers. That is why we are thrilled to have BNS Reptilia as a sponsor. Chris is a fantastic example of bringing value to the community. With years of experience keeping a variety of animals from ball pythons and blood pythons to boas or colubrids and more, Chris brings a wide breadth of knowledge and a collection of beautiful animals. Chris also carries Coco2go and The Chipper, two of the highest quality reptile bedding products on the market. If you want to learn more about any of these species, are looking to add to your collection, or in need of some top-notch substrate, please don't hesitate to reach out to Chris at B&S Reptilia. Chris is also a member of a growing community of breeders who accept Forge Coin, so don't forget to show them your Forge Coin.
Listen, everybody says they support disabled veterans, until it's time to actually do something. Last year, through Operation Deeds Not Words, the Fat Man Nation with Green Line Morphs raised $7,200 for disabled veterans and first responders through Camp Freedom. And it proved something important. When this community actually pulls together, we can make a real difference. So this year we're doing it again with Operation Deeds Not Words 2. And our goal this year is $10,000. Same mission, same attitude, just bigger. Camp Freedom provides outdoor adventures like hunting and fishing and just time back in nature for disabled veterans and first responders. Getting them out of clinical settings and getting them back to what really matters in life again. If you want to help us reach that $10,000 goal this year, then head on over to thefatmannation.com and pick yourself up an Operation Deeds Not Words t-shirt or a beanie. Because talking about helping people is easy. Actually doing something about it is what this campaign is all about.
All right, so there you go, guys. Campaign ends, I want to say July 18th. They stretched it out. They were going to that Gettysburg to end at the show, which I think is a great idea. It's bringing it back home and letting them get those last-minute little donations and things while they pop in there and finish up in their little home show, right? So all of the people that supported are going to be there still collecting donations. So not July 4th like prior years, finishing up the 18th. So yeah, get out there, guys. Donate. Again, you can use Forge Coin on that. If you want to donate directly with your Forge Coin, just let us know and we'll make that happen. And we had both guests and now we have no guest. So we're going to give them a little bit of a minute and take a couple questions from the audience that have already popped in there. So we'll do that quick. Sammy's Daytona. No, I typed that out in there for you. We're going to check our schedules really close before we schedule over the top of that for a third year in a row. We did it last year and again this year before we check Daytona date. So
Yeah. It's
unfortunately,
unfortunate.
yeah,
We
we're not
can
going to
we
make
can
Daytona.
show the chat my newest gecko hatchling.
Sure. Well, we could talk about Forge Coin too. Just
We
buy some
can.
time here in between while these guys connect.
Sure.
But and I think Kat, if she can hear us, she's got some static back there, but maybe disconnect and come right back in, Kat.
That
She
was
had the
loud.
loud mic going.
Yeah.
It was just you what?
Fan in the background or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you get the gecko or no?
Oh, you told me you were going to talk about Forge Coin.
Oh, we could do that too. Either or. Or,
But I do have the gecko. Yeah.
yeah, let's do that real quick and then we'll bring in Kat because it looks like she's back. All right, what is this,
Yeah.
Jamie?
That's our newest baby gecko. The pairing was a Mandarin, Inferno, Tremper, his mom, and the dad was a clown, bold bandit, red stripe, het Tremper. So this is not a Tremper, but it has a really cool pattern, different than all the siblings. So
Looks
I was
smoky.
excited.
I did
Yeah.
not understand that head and neck area at all
Yeah.
on that thing. That is very
So,
odd. Okay.
I'm excited to watch this one change and grow and see what it turns into because I've never hatched one out that looks quite like that.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Congrats.
Yeah.
But we have Kat, and we're not going to leave her there. Jamie?
Get rid of me and replace me with Kat.
All right, we're going to... We'll get rid of you. Bye,
Okay,
Jamie.
bye.
She's going to
Bye.
be sorting comments, guys. Any questions you have during this, that's the place to send them. And you don't have to say, Miss Jamie, can I ask a question? Just shoot them in there. All right. See ya. Kat,
There
we got
she
you
is.
back.
Hi.
Thank you for swinging in. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. I don't know which end it's on, but it appears your picture's good, sound is good. You can hear us, right? Oh, don't you.
Let's stop it.
Don't you start that.
Just kidding.
Yes, I could
Hi,
tell.
guys.
Right?
Who be you? Thank you for having us on. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Long overdue. You know what? And at the same time, it's like you're on a lot of shows. You got a heavy schedule, and it's hard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's hard. I would say it's a little more awkward, or it doesn't enter our brain as much when we see people on, like you're on your own show. You have
Yeah.
a sit in on a panel here, and it never like enters. Oh, we should have that person. You know what I mean? It's like you think about the ones you don't see, and never about the people you haven't really sat down with and should be on. So you should have been on long ago. Sorry it took so long, but
No,
it's just the
what
way
counts
it
is we're
worked
here
out.
now.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
So Kat, it's Cryptic Kat now, not Arachnid Kat. And we
Right.
don't need the details, but we do need to know why you picked Cryptic Kat. Other than it sounds cool as hell.
Well, as you said, it sounds cool. It also sounds a little dark, a little edgy, gritty, and that's what I'm all about. And all my animals is I don't just keep arachnids, I keep other animals, and I feel like I'm in a crypt. And so there it is.
Okay. Just in
Makes
a
sense.
crypt. Makes
Yeah.
sense. So started, well, let's do that. Let's lay the groundwork. Oh, I hear Chris back there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully he can get connected there. Hopefully he can hear us, but we'll add him
Come
in a
on
second.
down.
Right.
Looks
Let's
like
get the
it's loaded
groundwork
this
for you,
time.
Kat, for the people that don't know you. Can you tell us a little bit about like where you started with it? Were you always in the arachnids and then started picking up the reptiles, or which direction did that go for you?
Yeah. I first started out breeding wolf spiders and local where I live, and I would take them home, help them breed, help them hatch out the egg sacs, and then I would bring them back to the wild, and I would continue doing that locally. And then I just picked up from there with my tarantulas about 7 or 8 years ago, and then it just grew from there, and I became a breeder.
Nice, nice.
Mhm.
So the wolf spiders, was that just like you're seeing them around and you're seeing them not get treated properly, and you're like, these things are
Yeah.
actually doing some good, guys. We need to
Yeah.
treat these
So.
properly. Is that how that
Mhm.
worked?
Yeah, here
Okay.
locally, there was a known species that was heavily being reproduced, and so they built a school on that habitat. So they lost all of that. So I just started taking them in every summer, and then the population grew. I spoke to local wildlife, and their habitats, not just the wolf spiders, but other species were being endangered. So the local wildlife here is being heavily monitored with that, so I get to have a say in it.
Sure.
I'd always
Okay.
heard that the wolf spider had kind of a nasty bite. Is that just a BS
No.
story, or okay?
No, that's just a myth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd heard that a lot of times, just through the years. Wolf spider bites can be bad, and I don't know.
No.
They don't seem like they're really big enough. But I mean, black widows aren't either, right? But they got a pretty nasty bite, so I guess
Right.
I
Yeah.
questioned it.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you'll be fine. Treat the wound as any other cut or bruise. Seek medical attention immediately, of course, because you don't want that bacteria to grow and then cause an infection. So, yeah,
Right.
you'll be all set.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know. And wolf spiders do get, I mean, we're not spider people, so they seem big to me. Like $50 size, is that a fair estimate? About the size of a $50 is the large size on a
About
wolf
so. So
spider?
your biggest wolf spider species is the Carolina lenses. So that is the Florida wolf spider from the Carolinas. That over there, those are the big ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So in the arachnid side of things, again, we're going to stick on this, hey, $50 size, quarter size. You
Uh-huh.
go all the way up to the Goliath bird
Yeah.
eaters, right?
Yes.
Okay. And certainly won't
Wow.
have to have you like show something like that, but like what are we talking like a hubcap? Like inches? How big are these Goliath?
Yeah, so world record over in Croatia, there was a Sturmy, the Goliath bird eater. She was about over 30 years old, and her leg span was 15 inches, and her body was 9 inches.
Oh
So
my
Wow.
big girl.
gosh.
Hang
Yeah,
on, I
big
got to
girl.
cross Croatia off my travel agenda.
Right. And I wanted to
Wow.
see that area so bad up to now. But I suppose you get that reaction a lot, right? And part
Yeah,
of
I do. Yeah.
a lot of your work and a lot of your effort goes toward kind of changing that outlook. I imagine that
hmm
is the
Yeah,
vast
I also
majority of
work
people
with
you run into.
yeah, I work with arachnophobia therapy. So I've helped 15 people get over their fear of arachnophobia. So that's a win.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Don't. Croatia is beautiful. Okay, well, don't let the one
Yeah.
Goliath bird eater scare us, Jay. We still need to leave it on the list. But we're supposed to have your, well, you say boss all the time, but I know
Yeah.
he's just a good friend with
Yeah.
his network over there, and maybe he can hear us, maybe he can't. I kind of see him down there with his phone. It's a little choppy, but I got no audio from him, so we'll bring him out here if he can kind of confirm. But tell us how that relationship started and how that's working for you guys right now. We talked a little bit about you having Web Wonders on there, but
Yeah.
how'd you get linked up with Chris and jump into that scenario?
Yeah. So about 2 years ago or a year ago, his actual a friend of his, she introduced me to Chris, and then she's like, "Oh, you should come on the show. He's never had like an arachnid person before." So he invited me on his show, and then we just clicked. We became fast friends, and he's like, "You know what? Do you want a spot on my show? Like you on your own show?" And you know, it just grew from there, and friendship grew. Like it like
Uh-oh.
person that I highly respect.
We
Okay.
lost you for just a second there, but looks like we
Yeah,
lost Chris too.
just for a split second, Chris dropped too. We got all kinds of technical difficulties,
Oh
man.
no,
I hate the internet sometimes so bad, but you're here and it seems okay.
Yeah.
Chris.
Right? And I just typed him to him like, I'm really sorry, Chris. I'm not sure how to help him even over there, but I do think it's part of the phone issue and where he's connecting from.
Yeah. Hi,
So yeah,
Santos.
hey Santos, good to see you, man. Appreciate you swinging in. And Ashley too, good to see you. She has a Deeds Not Words auction, guys. I really want to see some of this because there's going to be some fantastic stuff up there. We're going to be out of town at a wedding. So we're going to miss the auction completely. But Deeds Not Words, Saturday night over on the RWO, guys. There's going to be a ton of great stuff. Good opportunity to get something back. But the main point is throw some more money toward Deeds Not Words. They're going to try to hit that goal this year. And they're getting close. So just a heads up. Thought I'd throw that plug in there, Kat. Sorry about that. But
Yeah.
a friend of a friend. That's how this always seems to work.
Yeah.
Was she also into the animals and doing her thing with it? Had she
Yes.
been on his show? And okay,
Yeah.
so had a background there and everything lined
Yes.
up just right.
hmm
So tell us about Web Wonders. How'd that get kicked off and decide it was going to become a thing instead of just two friends?
Yeah. Web Wonders started last May. So actually, this week is the anniversary of Web Wonders. Um, a year ago. So that's very exciting. It all started with a vision that, you know what, everyone is doing podcasting. I want to do something just a little bit different, educational, funny, comedy, but mostly I wanted to be a voice for the unknown, a voice for the unloved. And with that voice, I wanted the people to have their voice on it. So every person that I brought on, I wanted them to tell their experience of their arachnid world and how everyone is different. So that's where basically, lifted off. And I had so
It's
many
a
people on.
it's a perfect fit because you're a pretty humble person because you're actually very knowledgeable. And if people just talk to you and you're not talking about spiders or anything like that, they would probably never know that. And when you get on that topic, it becomes immediately clear that you've got a lot of background and a lot of knowledge on it. So education's a
Yeah.
perfect platform for that. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well,
I
and
had,
so lacking. I mean, like the general
Yeah.
public has zero of that base. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like, ooh, a spider. 9 times out of 10 don't even know what kind of spider. It's just in that lump category of fear, and that's where the education stops for most people, right? So super
Exactly.
critical and doing an awesome job of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's all to everyone else that it's supporting you guys, it's supporting us, and we're all just a bunch of supporters running around and supporting everyone. So I thank everyone that comes in and just puts in that love, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And not a bunch of athletic supporters. We're a bunch of reptile
Yeah. Yeah. We're not
enthusiasts.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
just a bunch of athletic supporters.
No. No. Well, most of us
I don't
are.
know why hearing the supporters thing just brought that to my brain, but we'll skip over that. That was a very bad dad joke. But tell us about, if you can, from the other side of things, like working with people directly and getting these spiders into hands that were like prior pretty fearful. What was like, can you give us like a really drastic change, like from
Yeah.
somebody that wouldn't get within 10 feet to now they have 12?
Yep. I'll give you my first client or patient. It was my stepfather. No animals whatsoever in the house. Nothing except for the cat and the dog. So little by little, spiders telling him about what they do, their purpose. Um, I when I do my sessions, I like to ask them, what do you appreciate about animals, or what do you appreciate about their purpose? And if you can teach them about that, it opens up some part of the brain that just clicks, like, oh, that's true, or oh, that's interesting. And then little by little, you gradually introduce them into the idea of what if. What if you got to hold one? What if it did this for you? And so that's what I did. And then I showed him the molt, like the skin shed of it. And he was like, oh, it feels like paperweight. And I'm like, that's exactly what it feels like. So little by little, I introduced him to the real thing, and I slowly let it crawl on him. And he was like, it's paper. It doesn't feel like anything. I'm like, see? And then I kept doing it and doing it, and he loves them now. So
And then it took a huge bite out of them, right?
no,
No, I know that's
no.
everyone's fear, right? And it's such a silly thing. I've been bitten by dogs, by cats, I would much rather take a bite from pretty well any spider, aside from the, funnels or something like that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
incredibly venomous, but
Hmm.
over a dog any day. Like a dog is doing some definite damage.
Damage.
There's tissue
Hmm.
damage, perhaps tendon and bone damage if you get the wrong dog.
Oh yeah.
But yet we're terrified of this little spider, and it makes no logical sense. But do you feel like that is instinctively built into human beings in some way? Do you think that's like baked into our physiology from caveman times, that hey, you just avoid these? Or do you feel it's more like a social structure now?
I believe it's a social aspect because when we're young, we're taught by what we see. So, what was the first thing that you see on TV? Snake and spiders building fear into other people. So
Yeah.
they were used as props. Snakes and spiders, the two main things. They use as props to scare people, and black cats and stuff like that. But the main thing was snakes and spiders. So we seeing that as children grow up to become afraid of it. And maybe we've introduced ourselves to a certain situation where there was a trauma, and then that also inclined in our minds. So I do believe that the media, social media, is has a big role to play with that, and that's something that we're doing in the community, trying to stop other people use these animals as scare props.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do think I was kind of trying to get your opinion on it because maybe you've seen little kids around them that are completely fearless, and you can go look. I've seen 3-year-olds walk over and grab one, and we've watched that. They have zero fear of it unless somebody's yelling at them, no, 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 on the way over there.
Yeah.
They'll walk right over and pick it up and look at it and have zero fear of it. So, and they've done those studies with large snakes too, right? They'll bring them in with a bunch of children and just let the snake crawl around, and the kids just look at it like, what is this? And they touch it, and no fear of the thing.
If
that
nobody's
hasn't
running
been
around
introduced.
screaming, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So always interesting to see, is that a nature or nurture thing, for people, but it's so widespread. I just feel like, where did that get such a firm ground? You know what I mean? There's just such a large chunk of the population that has that innate fear. So, and I don't know,
Mice
Jay,
and rats
do you,
too, right? I mean, you
right?
think
Mice
about
and
that.
rats. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are scared to death of mice or rats. So,
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, and I just don't see the stuff out there, I guess. Like the where the fear is, except from maybe that parent or that
Yeah.
older brother or somebody, like
Yeah.
inadvertently, with, like you say, the yell and the run and the
Yeah.
just kind of instills it in you. But I
Exactly.
I think
don't
with-
see a campaign. It's not like,
No.
ooh, scary spiders on commercials or anything. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of commercials, the Progressive commercial, Flow, there's one that says, the guy asks, how many spiders do we sleep, or how many spiders do we swallow when we sleep? And she's like, 8. Completely false. That is a myth.
Right. Yeah.
You do not swallow any spiders. You do not. That's a myth.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That might be dependent where you are, though, a little bit.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Right? Jamie's like, finally, I can quit grinding my teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it might
think-
be.
I think about when we were kids. So Florida is what did it for us, but just because of all the warnings, right? The black widows are real thick in the area that we were in. And then there honestly are some spiders down there that are just, when you see them, you can't help but to go, yikes, just because of the size. Some of them, even the coloration. I remember we called them banana spiders. Yeah, I don't know if that's really what they are. They're like the orb, only they're huge. I mean, like you could see them hanging from high lines.
Yeah.
Like you could see them plain as day driving down the freeway. So they're pretty big.
Yeah.
And I think that it kind of grew with us because I remember as a kid before going down there playing with the daddy long legs and the jumping spiders and all that and not really thinking anything of it. So it is a learned thing, I think. Unless you have actual, I think there's like you were saying, the arachnophobia. I think that's maybe something just like any other kind of not logical fear that somebody can have where you're almost just born with it. Because I think there are people that have fears that you're not going to get them over. I just think that is true. Not with everybody, I'm saying certain people.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Right? They're
Yeah.
just so terrified.
Claustrophobia, the agoraphobia. I mean, there's just certain things are like
many.
kind of mentally askew, But
Yeah. With my nephew, I've been teaching him since he was a baby. He sees me interact with them, and I teach him all the good purpose of them, and he had no fear. He was 2 years old when he first held his first tarantula, and he sees me, and yeah.
That's pretty cool.
yeah, and so it's not just built in. I mean, it is what you're around. So
Yeah.
So tell us about a different situation. Is there anyone that you've seen kind of just drift out of them for the opposite reason? Like they thought they would be interested in them, decided, this isn't really my thing, or kind of developed a distaste for them through their experience. Have you seen that at all?
To be honest, once you have your first tarantula or your first spider, you will immediately get hooked. It is a type of addiction that just takes over somebody. I'm telling you, it just does. It does. I'm sorry. It just does. And I haven't seen it. No one has ever said, I'm done with it. It's not for me. It's
goes the other way. They get 1, then 5, then 30.
Yep.
Then They're super interesting, right? Like I love to
Yeah,
look at them in their enclosures and just see the way they build and the way they web things out, and what they're doing in there is super interesting. I mean, I
it
can
is.
definitely see that.
Oh yeah.
So I
Craziest. Go ahead, Jay.
I was just gonna say I've got a kind of a question that kind of builds off of that. So I totally get what you're saying because that's kind of how the snakes were. But at the same time, for me anyway, at the same time, I've got zero interest in going to like any kind of snake that's venomous or
Hmm.
I just don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? But I know for a fact that you've got spiders that you have to be kind of careful with, right?
Yes.
Because I've seen you handle some and you're like, oh, this is, and I'm going, that doesn't look like something I want to do. And you do great at it, but still, you really love that side of it as much.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's always that, the risk over the reward, or something, that phrase, but anything with a mouth can and will bite you if provoked. When you get tarantulas or anything that's venomous, that's always going to be on your mind.
Yeah.
It's going to potentially bite you one day. But if you're doing the right steps, if you're taking the right precautions and you're doing everything right, not to irritate it, you're going to be careful. You're not going to have those situations where, oh, I slipped up, something happened. No. And then there's the other side of it where you know that this animal's not going to kill you, but you still want to be respectful and have that good space between you and that animal. So I think having that knowledge of it's not going to kill you, you kind of lay down your guard, but you also have a high regard for it, so you balance it out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So this was going to be a networking show. We were going to include Chris a little more, which, by the way, everybody reach out to Chris.
Yeah.
It's his connection. He just typed me too. But it was his birthday. Well, is his birthday today too. So we were going to do the happy birthday song with all of that BS going on for him. So reach out and tell him happy birthday if you have a connection with Chris. And I apologize. We will get him back on, and we'll drag you back in too, so we can still talk about the networking side of it. It's shifting into, let's talk about arachnids, right?
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about what you grabbed on the reptile side, and then we'll go back to the arachnids, because
Of
I
course.
don't have a chance to talk about spiders at all. So I want to do that for sure.
Yeah. My first reptile was, I was 10 years old. It was a blood python. No, I'm sorry. It was a garter snake. It was a garter snake from Petco when we were young. And then we got a blood python from Florida and we brought it back, but it died on the way back. And then we got a ball python. I was 12 years old. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what my brother did with it. I don't know. But, and then for me, my first was my crested gecko. He's a demon. And then it was a rescue.
You
Then it
never
was a
hear that.
rescue chameleon.
Right.
Yeah. The rescue chameleon, he was rescued from Petco. They called me. They're like, do you know anything about reptiles? I'm like, I know a little bit. What happened? So I go and they're like, here you go. Take this. This is yours. What? So he's doing great from where he was, and now he's doing amazing. And then for the snakes was from my best friend Kevin from Sugar Skull Serpents, a corn snake. And then
Oh,
Pugsley,
nice.
yeah, Pugsley, my king snake. And then I started getting into ball pythons. And then I got a boa, and then more king snakes, and then my beater dragon. And yeah, that's it.
Got a nice mix
That's
there. Yeah.
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's a really good mix. So, of the reptiles, do you have a favorite? Do you have something you really prefer to like goof around with and work with and just in general
Yeah,
keep?
I do. So why are you gonna make me say this? But my ball python cipher, who's back there, I got from Pete from Garden State. I don't know if you know him, Pete, Garden
Yep.
State. Yeah,
Garden
okay,
State,
pythons.
yeah.
I got that from him. Um, from my other snakes, I do love Pugsley, my king snake. I don't know if you see her right there. She
We
always
can
wants to come
zoom
out.
you in. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There she is.
Oh, she is out. I'll be darned.
So the funny thing about her is, or all of my enclosures, the left door is for food, and then the right door is to come out. So she already knows, if I open the right door, she already knows that's to come out. But she's looking at the left door, so she probably thinks that I'm going to feed her, but I'm not.
Food mom.
Yeah. And so I'm going to pair her with the Mexican black king snake that I got from Reggie over at Morph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to say, but your favorite is the ball python.
That one. So, yeah.
Okay.
I love
I know
them
you
all,
always feel bad.
but
Yeah.
I have a connection with that one over there, so.
Yeah. No worries for sure. 100%. Now, in the opposite side, well, not the opposite side, but on the arachnid side and vertebrate side, what do you feel like you gravitate toward there? I guess maybe we should disseminate between the old world and new world
Okay.
and all of these different groupings, right? And then
Yeah.
you can kind of tell us what you prefer to work with. How about that?
Absolutely. Okay, so my absolute Prince Charming is my black tarantula, the Gramstola pulchra, the Brazilian black lab. He just molted out into a mature male, so he's not going to last very long, but that is my baby. That's my favorite tarantula that's of that species from the New World. From the Old World is the horned baboon tarantula. It's the Ceratogyrus darlini, marshalli, Actinotypher, Sandiri, all of the horns, that they have horns. So those are my favorite.
Is that the
and
one
do
that's
you-
got the real
Oh, go ahead.
colorful body on it too?
No,
Or is it
no,
just
no,
the
no.
horn? Okay.
Yeah, they have a horn, and they also have like a starburst pattern on their
Oh.
abdomen. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
beautiful. Some of them look like they have tiger stripes.
Gotcha. I was
Yeah.
going to say, do you have one handy, or can you show us one, or is it going to be very tough for us to see?
Yeah, I can show you. I'll show.
Maybe
wait,
just
who's
so we
out?
have an idea what these horns are all about, because I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the horn. No. So they're very small right now. So once they get up to 2 inches, you can start to see their horn. But
Okay.
when they're younger, you can't really see it. So she's still a baby.
Oh,
I
okay.
have more, but they're all the same size. But I do have my third favorite tarantula, which is the Goliath bird eater.
Okay,
Oh,
we
boy.
definitely are going to see this then.
Oh, boy.
If you're excited to show
Absolutely.
us,
Where's
Heck yes.
Helena? And they all have names.
oh, for sure, you have to name it. If I
Let's
name
see
it,
if
I keep
Helena
it.
is out. Oh my gosh, she's heavy. She's fat.
All right. Well, you tell us when, and we'll get you all zoomed up.
All right, let me just make sure she just jump out. Okay, she's good. I fed her yesterday, so I can't handle her.
Yeah.
But there she is. I don't know how well you can see that in there.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She-
that's really good size.
Yeah. She's still young, so she's not that big. But the male is bigger than her, but he's in his cave, so he won't be able to show anything.
That's
But yeah.
okay.
I have 2 of them, and I'm going to pair them.
So
Duval says.
just ever since I watched the movie Home Alone, I don't do tarantulas. So a pairing with something like that, is there anything you have to watch for? Like, are they nice to each other, right?
No.
They're not.
Okay, so when it comes to pairing, it's very anticlimactic and brutal. So
Yeah.
the females will always, 90% of the time, they will eat the male, and that's actually their purpose. The males is to mate and get eaten because they provide nutrients for the future generation.
Sure.
So once they know they're done mating, they either try to run away or they actually give themselves up to the female to be eaten.
Wow.
That's wild. So in the absence of that, I assume you're trying to retain that male, so you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want that to happen. What do you
Right.
do then for like
Yeah.
the food
So-
supplement or the exchange?
Oh yeah, I have a pair of tongs or a book or anything like that to separate the two before she snatches him. But it's very tricky because, okay, I'm going to use my hands. So this is the female and this is going to be the male. So the male, the way they mate is like this. So the male is always going to be under her and she's going to be up. So if anything happens, she's going to quickly grab him and that's lights out. That's it. So it's kind of hard to prevent that from happening, but and if it does, it does, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. So
Wow.
Okay. So
That
just
is,
like in real life with
expensive
people,
pairing.
men are just disposable.
Yeah, yeah.
So as long as the females can go on and keep up
Hey,
their
guys.
lifestyle. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
sending us to that 9 to 5 factory concrete job.
Right.
It's like, well, eventually
Exactly.
that machine will get them. But
Mhm.
but no, really, I mean, like I do know that there's you have a fairly good success rate of saving the male and retaining that for a different pairing or something. So in the off chance that things work like they should, and I shouldn't say off chance, the majority of time you get that to work correctly. Do
Yeah.
you substitute something in for that feed or that replacement that she would have gotten from the male?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So even before they start to mate, you always want to make sure the female has a full belly. That way she
Yeah.
doesn't get the urge to eat the male. And even after, you want to feed them something that has a lot of hydration because it'll kickstart them quicker to want to lay an egg sac. They can start between a month or in between 18 months. It takes them that long to just decide if they want to lay an egg sac or not, or if they're even viable. So you want to give them a good meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it's an egg sac, and how many babies do you expect are actually viable from that you'll actually get to raise up, right?
Yeah. So depending on species, you can get between 50, 100, 80,000. With this one,
1,000.
yeah. So the consensus is 1,000, but you would never get 1,000. Never.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a consensus. They can possibly have that many, but you will never get that number because some of them may not even make it to eggs with legs, and some of them will just die out before their first and second instar. So
Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
So
Still crazy numbers, man. That's just
yeah,
unreal.
yeah.
you just said a term that I'm going to need you to explain. I hate to put you on the spot, but
eggs with
what the
legs?
hell's an instar?
Oh,
Okay. Okay, now let's start with the eggs with legs. So eggs
Oh,
with
okay.
legs is so the tarantula, the mother, lays an egg sac. Basically, she makes a molt. She makes a web mat, and then she deposits all the eggs. It looks like Jello, and so she rolls it up into a ball with her webbing, and then those individual eggs start to become little tiny eggs. Then when she opens up the egg or the whole egg sac, if there's legs with the egg, then that's when you know they're viable. So that's when you know they're actual little baby tarantulas, eggs with legs.
Gotcha.
And so
crazy too.
first and second, third instar, that means molting process. So the first molt, their second molt, their third molt is when they're done processing the becoming a full tarantula.
Oh, wow.
Gotcha.
Did
Okay.
not know that. So 3 molts, and then now you've got an actual tarantula, and then they start to actually
You
mature.
molt out, yep.
Wow.
Huh?
How long in between the molts? Jamie's backstage.
Oh, okay.
Right, she's back there asking questions. Go ahead, Jamie. What was the question?
I was just wondering how often do they molt?
So depending on species as well and age. So from slings, it could be from 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and so on and so forth. So the longer they grow into the age, it expands. So you can have a tarantula that could take years until they molt. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try it. Chris, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you
No?
guys.
Oh, he's here. Fantastic. What in the world? Sorry, man. We'll take Jamie back out of there.
Grass!
I don't know.
He
I
made
was
it.
like, my phone's not working. It's like lagging, but I'm here.
Well, first things first. Happy birthday, sir. 32 today, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
We're having some big delay.
Yeah, a lot of lag.
But people can see he's trying to make it, and it's just the connection's not going to pan out. Oh, maybe it is for a second. He's at a craft fair.
Can y'all
Grab-
hear me?
Super
I'm selling
delayed.
my shirt. Yeah, I'm selling my shirt.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Shoot, turn over there so we can see what you got. Oh,
He might be
no,
flipping
we
the
lost him
camera.
again.
No, he's flipping the camera around.
Oh, there we go. Oh, he's got his shirt stand up. I got you.
Ah. He's working hard.
Yes. Right. Jamie wants the bling bling shirt to the far right. I don't know.
Ah,
The Spurs.
that's
Yep.
funny.
There you go.
Ah, nice. Okay. That's the crop. Yep.
It's another bodysuit. Okay, so I got a shirt here. Look at it with the coyote.
Oh,
There you go,
nice.
Jamie. That'd be perfect.
It's a belly
That's a
shirt.
Another bodysuit. But then we got these down here.
Okay. So I pull it. I figure we're pulling for the Spurs.
Yeah. I'm a Californian, so I have to pull.
Right, for sure. No, I'm sorry for the connections issue is just kind of going to do what it's going to do, but I'm glad you could pop in at least and say hey and be able to do that side of it.
I was trying to, so I had to shut down my phone and restart it and everything. Like I had to log off everything.
Man.
Which
So
seems to be working pretty good. Now, Kat got to tell her side of the story about how you guys met, but I want to hear the actual story from Chris about how you met Kat and got this whole network thing going and shows going on your Untamed and Unhinged side.
Well, I started with Unhinged because I had to rebrand a podcast because at first I was doing Flexin and Finessin, and then
Gotcha.
me and my co-host we went our own ways, so I had to rebrand. So I brought in Eric, and he was camera shy, and then Eric, got married and had a baby, and then he disappeared. And then I was like, man, I'm gonna do this on my own. And then I started doing more shows, and then I met Kat and Diana.
Okay.
But Diana took a break, I guess. I don't know. She disappeared too from social media, getting a lot of hatred as well. I guess negativity, energy. She disappeared, and then Kat. I kept hitting up Kat like, hey, I like the way you talk. You're very professional. Maybe you should do a show. And she's like, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. She just kept telling me not yet. And then I started meeting, like, I met Jennifer. She did, started her show. And then I met Fortel,
Ashley.
Ashley. There you go, Ashley. And then I met,
Yep.
and then I think Kat saw them I was like, you know what? I want to do one. And then she just started jumping on with her own show. Jennifer left, Ashley left. And it's been
And
making kind of sense.
now here you are.
Yeah.
You got something good going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good web, good Web Wonders show, and you've got your Friday night show where you still go into the stories and just talk direct with the different breeders. But you got a lot going on, man. You have all kinds of stuff. Everybody's I always would say Chris, and I know there was a little controversy over the merch god, who the merch god actually was, because that went to a bunch of different people at some point in time. But do you actually produce all the stuff, or do you have outlets to get all these different things? Like, how does all
Yes,
this merch stuff work with you?
I do. I get samples in, and then I just start buying it. Like they're giving me discounts. They give it to me at discounts. I just it's the way you talk to people, you present yourself, you know, just smooth talking, you talk them down.
There you go. So it's hustling. Basically, you're telling me you're just hustling.
Pretty much.
Right?
I'm hustling. Yeah, hustling with my notes on everything on the cup. You name it. If I can get it, they'd be like, "You want a sample?" That's how I got that speaker, that JBL speaker. I was
Yep.
like, if you give me a sample, I'll shout you out. They gave me a sample. And then they're like, "We'll have it here if you want it made." You know, it's always like that.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
So
So on the
I'm also getting new hats too made as well.
okay, where do you got it? Do you got one to show us?
No, I don't have. I only have a picture. He hasn't put it together yet. It's still in the
Okay,
works.
but this
Yeah,
is going to be like for the Flexin side, or is this going to be the Untamed and Hinge stuff?
I'm gonna do both. The It's
Okay.
a pink and black hat with the pink Flexin logo. That shirt that I just made, and then I'm gonna do an Untamed Unhinged podcast, and then I'm getting one for Kat made too for her logo.
All right.
Nice.
Well, Chris,
You
tell
are?
us.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Thanks, boss. We always
Thank
see
you.
that too. Appreciate the boss night, right? So we know you're big on the lifting, getting stacked, all of that. Are you at cap? Are you gonna call it good, or are you still grinding? You still grinding out
No,
the?
I do grind, but I only do workout homes now. Workout at home. I used to be in the gym religiously, but I don't do that no more. Because I
Takes
used
a
Gotcha.
to
lot
take,
of time to
I'm
go
not
to
gonna
the
lie, I
gym,
used to
man.
take steroids. I was on steroids for a minute.
I missed that part. Something broke up in there. Did you hear?
Yeah, so I
Oh,
was on steroids for a little bit. I think they're in the car.
oh, steroids.
Yeah,
Oh, so you got away from that, hopefully, for the long term portion of it.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I was trying to have kids, and the doctor says that I should just cycle off
Yeah.
and have another baby. So.
There you go.
Yeah. Priorities,
Settle
man.
settle down. Try the dad life. And you end up with this. That's not only the
Yeah,
mom that
actually,
gets this.
Dad bod.
Yep. There you go. Yep. That's how you end up in that direction. Well, Chris, thank you for
I got
popping
this for
on,
my
man.
birthday.
We're going to have you hang out and we're going to try our best to do a hot seat quick with you, but we're at the hot seat point of the show. And Kat's been in here. I know that Jamie is anxious for this. Chill with us for just a second. We're going to put you in the hot seat as well. We're going to swap you guys out. But Kat, Chris, good luck over there. We're going to do what we can with the phone situation and all of this. It's
Okay.
still going to be a good hot seat. Wait, I almost messed up. We got to have Mitzi throw it in the chat.
Yeah.
It's the emoji queen.
Miss-
Mitzi doesn't put the hot. There they are.
Oh
Man, I
man, I
barely
thought
have
she
to
was
say it.
slacking, but she was
All
on
right.
the ball.
Nice.
It's time. Chris, you're up second, so hang in there, man. We're gonna have you on there in just a sec.
Uh-oh. All by myself.
I'm here.
Yay! Hot seat time.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. All right, we'll get right to it. Reptile Expo or rock concert?
Jamie.
I know. I love making them hard.
It depends who's playing. Yeah. I'll do
So who's
Reptile
your
Expo.
okay? Who's your favorite rock band?
Def Leppard.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Deep conversations or chaotic conversations?
Deep. I go deep.
Yeah. Pause. No. Black roses or red roses?
Black. Or
Okay. I was curious what you would say with that being the gothy girl, the cryptic keeper. Who do you most look up to within the breeding company or in the breeding community currently?
currently,
Mhm.
from the arachnid world, Tom Patterson, and from the reptile world, Sammy.
Okay, Sammy's awesome. Happy birthday,
Mhm.
Sammy. Dark chocolate or sour candies?
Sour candy.
What's your favorite? Do you like gummies?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they're so good. The
Mm.
sour gummy worms. Or have you tried the peach? Oh, they're so
No. Okay.
good. What style of food is your favorite?
Style of
Like
food.
like Mexican, Italian,
Oh,
Japanese?
I have to be biased or not. I don't know, but my own culture, Egyptian.
Okay. What I don't even know what Egyptian food is. What is it? What's your favorite?
My favorite would be morhe or kushari.
But what is that?
So I'll do the kushari. So kushari is rice, pasta, mixed meat,
Okay.
beans, hummus, and a whole bunch of bread sauces. It's just delicious.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I like all of those things mixed together, kind of like a hot dish.
It is. It is.
Crystals or fossils?
Fossils.
Aren't they fascinating?
Yes. I actually have one right here.
Oh, let's see.
It's fake.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fun. Would you rather live near the desert or the rainforest?
Rainforest.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mm.
What's your comfort food after a stressful day?
Tacos. Taco Bell.
Yeah, you love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Yes.
We just recently got a Taco Bell near us, so that's been pretty fun.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Do you think it's important to share your mistakes or only your successes?
Share your mistakes because it helps other people to progress.
Agree, 100%. What do you consider your spirit animal?
My spirit animal would be a bat
Why?
because they're so dark and mysterious, but they're quiet, but they say they can, you can hear them from a
Echo.
mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Interesting. That's
Mhm.
cool. What's the weirdest thing in your home besides tarantulas?
The weirdest thing in my home besides tarantulas.
Yeah.
Never trust a living.
Never trust the living. She's real, people. Oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a question from HJS from our last No Remorph.
Oh, good question. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Continuing to progress in anything that I do.
Okay, perfect answer. If you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would it be?
Any cartoon character. It would be Wednesday Adams.
Oh, very cool. Nobody's
Mhm.
ever said Wednesday before. I like her. Do you know the whole dance?
No, but I would like to try.
I think that you should learn it and do a reel because that
Okay.
would make me smile a lot.
Just for you.
Yeah, do it. All right. What is one question that you would like me to ask our next No Remorph guest?
Ooh, what is the wildest inside voice that's said to you?
What is the wildest inside voice
Yeah,
that's
like
said to
what was the wildest thing your inside voice said? There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you answer that?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't push him off a cliff.
Who is it referring to?
Anybody, anything.
Girl, you crack me up. That's so funny. uh, I love when the hot seat makes me laugh. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna plop over to Chris
Thank
if he
you.
can hear us. It was fun.
Thank you.
Hi, Chris. Can you hear me?
Oh yes. Hello.
All right. Hot seat time.
All right.
What is that
I'm
noise?
ready.
Would you rather have a cheat day or a cheat meal?
Uh, cheat meal.
Okay. Adventure or stability?
Adventure.
Helicopter tour or whitewater rafting?
Whitewater rafting.
Have you ever done either?
No, but it
No.
sounds fun.
Sounds scary, both of them.
Yeah, but I prefer heights. So
But you did say adventure over stability.
yeah.
What is your go-to midnight snack?
Ice cream.
What flavor?
Man, it's any flavor. I like the Sunday Crunch bars. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
the what is it? Drumsticks with
Yeah.
the pecan on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those with the
Of
caramel.
course, I
Oh,
just love
so
ice
good.
cream
Yeah, very funny. What
or
is your
milkshake.
dream? Sorry. What is your dream species?
The Aztec retics. That
Uh-huh.
new one. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are gorgeous.
very cool. What is one reptile you'll always keep?
Hog noses.
Yeah? How many do you have?
I have two right now.
Okay. Are you breeding? Are you going to breed them?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you going to breed the hognose?
Yes, I plan to in the
Yeah.
future. Yes.
Okay, very cool. What advice would you give to your younger self?
No matter what happens, keep pushing forward
Good advice.
because a lot happened for me.
Yes. Haunted house or roller coaster?
Oh, I don't do roller coasters, so haunted house. I'm very like,
Oh, okay. If you
I'm afraid of height.
if you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would it be?
Captain Planet.
Okay. What is one thing that people misunderstand about you?
I don't know. They think I'm rude, intimidating. I don't know, liar, stuff like that.
Yeah, they just don't take the time to get to know who you are.
I'm sorry, what?
They don't take the time to get to know who you are.
Yeah, they always. I don't know. They hear other people say things, and that's it.
Yeah. Would you rather host gatherings or attend them?
That's 10.
Yep.
I don't feel like I make a great host.
Yeah, it's a lot of work too.
No, no. I'm just like a clean freak.
Yeah,
I'd be liking if they spill something
be
like
stressing. Don't touch it.
hey, I'd be
Stressing
like,
and
yo, you just
finessing. That's funny. Sleep with your socks on or nah?
I sleep with my socks on.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't do it.
I mean, I used to not do, but then my feet get cold, like super cold, and my toes get numb. And now I
Oh
have to do.
man, that's crazy. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully, my merch and brand and my store take off. So,
Yeah, that would be awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, you'll get there. What is one question that you would like me to ask our next No Remorph guest?
um, if you could talk to yourself in the future, what would you tell yourself?
Okay. What would you tell your future self? Perfect question. Thank you both for joining me in the hot seat. It was fun to get to know those little things about you guys. Shout out to the chat. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Words of
If you
wisdom from
dare.
Jamie. Kat, we lost your visual. We still have your audio, which is cool.
Ah,
But
okay. Let me get out.
yeah, we got pop ins
Yes.
and pop outs all night. So, Chris,
Yeah.
tell us about the merch journey. What do you got going on tonight, and how often do you set up and actually display and sell? Is this a day to day thing?
Yeah, we've been selling up for like this whole month actually. Just out here selling. We've been selling pretty good. She sells out. So
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. So, right downtown at a shopping center, what's the
no,
best?
I'm military. It's business street on the south side.
Okay. Gotcha. So, big Spurs area, obviously.
Yeah,
And they're playing well tonight, I hear. Are you up on the score? Do you know how they're
yeah.
sitting?
This is a boss lady.
The boss lady?
Hi.
Hello. Hey, boss lady.
That's my wife.
We'll let, yeah. We'll let her do boss lady things. She didn't look too enthused with the surprise camera. As scary as you might be, Chris, that was a little more terrifying. I'm going to be honest. Looks
Yeah,
like she might kick your ass.
yeah. She's doing something. She's a good.
Yeah, nah, she's all good, I'm sure. But so yeah, if you guys could tell us where you see Untamed Unhinged. What are the plans coming up? Is there plans for expansion? Are you going to bring in different looks, different people, different approach to what you're doing, or are you going to stay straight and narrow right where you're at?
No, I'm trying to bring in different people, different hosts, different shows, like frog hosts, frog shows. We're actually gonna do a frog week coming up. I think they're actually sponsoring us. I'm not sure yet. Working on that. He was on our show on Cat Show, I think, or our show. No, the
Eh,
Last Guy's Up Show.
yeah,
Yes, and his name is Wood and Forest, and
Aaron.
yes, and what is he? He's a herpetologist.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
Very
and
cool.
he works with frogs, he breeds frogs, and so they're gonna have like a frog week, and he wanted me to do. I just told him now he's safe, so he's like, I will get back with you on this. So
okay,
he's looking for looking to sponsor as well, the contract and everything. So and then we got Johnny from Red Cloud Crew coming back as well.
Okay.
gotcha. So you've got some stuff coming up like in the immediate future. Web Wonders, do you got things coming down the pipe on Web Wonders?
I do
Direct guests coming up?
a few ladies' nights, and then I'm
Ooh,
having a return, a few people returning for like a catch up follow up. We'll see where they are now. I have a very important person from Australia coming on. She works at the zoo with the Irwins, so
Oh, very cool.
that's
It's
awesome.
on,
Okay.
yeah, she's cool. I like her.
yeah.
So she's with the Sydney Zoo or
Yeah,
wow, okay,
yeah,
crazy. And what she's going to talk about some of their local species and things, I assume?
yes.
Nice. That'll be a really good one. How far out are we looking for that one? I definitely want to put this on my calendar cuz
Yeah, yeah, for sure. She's still sending me info and times like for her schedule because it's Australia, so we're still
Sure,
working
yeah,
out. Yeah, we're still working out the time, but it's in the works for the future coming months.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I got somebody from China coming on too. Like it's just hard because they're trying to get English interpreters and everything.
Yeah, makes it tough.
Right, exactly.
I thought it
Plus
was
the
Japan.
opposite side of the globe, right? Like
Yeah.
your time's all jacked.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. I think it'll be a good show.
Yeah.
So did you say? I'm sorry, Kat. Did you say Japan or China or which?
Which one? Japan?
Yeah,
China.
Oh,
China.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Sorry, I can't help you.
So what is that one going to be on, Chris?
It's gonna be on the British speakers and plays with the
On his
British
show.
people. On my show, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean like the topic is going to be like keepers in China and see how it differs from
Yeah.
here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Because I never would expect that to be even remotely similar if you go into a socialist republic like that. Like, how do they manage? You know, are they totally involved with your collection? Do they let you do your own? I mean, all the logistics of that would be super cool to see how that works. You know,
Definitely.
they've got a pretty heavy hand on things over there, so I don't know if they fully allow things or like how open is it to allow them to do whatever they want. You know.
Right. Restrictions.
Yeah, you know, really restrictive, I would think, but maybe not.
Yeah, hard to say, man.
Yeah, that'll be a super interesting one.
I don't even know like if they are restricted. I know a lot of people have like almost what we have out there, like crescent
Yeah.
gecko. But the only thing I haven't seen out there are like retits. But then again, I don't know.
Yeah,
Right,
I want to say I saw Canova over there, and it really didn't seem. Of course, it was inside a facility somewhere, but I mean, it didn't seem much different. So, be interesting to see.
Yeah, I've seen his Japan stuff, but I have
Japan,
not
yeah.
seen
Not
anything
China.
from China,
Right.
which would be super interesting. Just because of that different political environment, you know, and to see
Yeah.
what their structure is like. So yeah, super cool, man. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, shout outs, guys. Anything you want to say to particular groups out there that have really helped you guys, pushed you along, really still promote you to this day? And we'll start with Kat, and then we'll let Chris do his. And
Yeah. I want to give a quick shout out to Eden's Exotics. Eden has been so endearing to me the past few months. She's been so supportive, and when the whole name change drama happened, she was right there with me and very, very loving. So big shout out to her. Big shout outs to Santos. He's been so great. My backbone, basically. And Swish Spiders as well, Markham Reptiles, Kyle, everyone in the chats. You guys are awesome. So thank you for helping us, and Sean and Mike and Joe. We love you. So thank you so much for being with us.
yeah, for sure. Homies Network over there too. Chris, got shout outs for everybody on your birthday. I suppose you got special ones.
Yeah, I got like of course family, Cat, you guys for bringing us on. Jamie, Capital Jamie. Shout out Jamie. Thank you, Jamie.
We'll bring her out here.
And of course the Big Homies group in the chats, and of course affiliates group, and then we got I got like a lot of people. Of course Eric, my co-host. I don't know. When he comes back, I told him he always has a spot here. Sammy, Full Python. Shout out Sammy. He's always been positive. Always saying good morning to everybody. No, I'm probably forgetting a lot of people, but there's a lot of people. There's a
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah, it's a great community, man.
Like on those lists, like when you tag people, like tag your most positive supporter, like 10 is not enough. Like I would tag like everybody.
Right. That's the
agree.
problem when somebody asks that question. It's like,
Yeah.
where do you stop? The
Right.
list is so freaking long. But
Boy.
100%.
I'm not even say like ex like experts, like Jennifer, like shout out her. actually thought I asked you for them coming on. Even Megan when she did Megan Fang. Uh, thank you, for helping me grow, and also, I helped them grow too. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and include one more there, Chris, so you don't take a brick to the back of the head. But you better shout out the old lady that's hanging out there at the stand tonight too. Right before you get smashed with a tire iron.
Just a brick comes flying.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, hon, for putting up with me tonight. Right. All of that good stuff.
Right on my birthday and everything. Yeah, she took me to lunch, and it was a good day. And then what happened there, I had to hop on later, and then I got here, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna hop on. I saw y'all only been on like 25 minutes, and then I kept trying to hop on, and the internet connection just sucked out here.
Yeah, it's a little tough, especially in a certain areas. If you don't have real good cell or real good Wi-Fi or something, it can be really spotty. So definitely appreciate you making the effort to jump in and get in the chat for a little bit anyway, man.
And then finally, like it feels like it's going good. I can hear you guys perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there just seems to be like a weird little
Kind of comes and goes.
Stop it, Kat.
Yeah.
She's up there pretending again. So we're gonna hit up. Yes, exactly. She's pulling the mime scene.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna pull up some trivia. So somewhere in there,
Trivia.
Jamie had to pull up trivia, and we're gonna give away more affiliate Forge bucks.
Yeah.
We'd like to see more of that getting spent. We are gonna cover how much is sitting out there before we close out tonight too, and coax people into using some money. Buy some merch off of Chris. Buy it off of some of the other affiliates out there. But Jamie, what'd you get for a trivia question?
My trivia question tonight: who was the first person Kat transformed into liking spiders?
It's a good one.
I don't even know the answer.
What?
You told us tonight.
I missed it. I thought it was. I thought it was. Man, I don't even know.
Oh,
Well, don't say. Oh, do we have
It
it?
says, yep, I think Duval. Is this correct, Kat?
yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Nice job,
Mike.
So, as Sam the stepdad. Oh, a close second was Con Mom. She was in there right behind.
Connie Mom. Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
She was in there close behind. But as a
Yep.
special bonus, Vance was the affiliate of the week, and he threw in da 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 a T-shirt.
A T-shirt.
Dang it. I should have answered the question. I need a blue zombie shirt, man.
Right? So Duval,
So,
got to reach out direct to Vance, get him your size, get him your address, get him all that stuff, and when Vance settles down over there and things slow down, he will get that on his way to you. You guys talk all the time, I'm sure, anyways, Mike. But yeah, definitely get that in the works. And thank you again, Vance, for throwing that in there. Appreciate you, sir.
It's cool.
I'm sure Duval appreciates you. But you got another 10 Forge coin in the bank. And where does everyone sit on that, you ask? Let's find out. We're going to bring this up and have Jay go through it.
All right, so across the top, you can see we broke the all-time awarded 2K mark. So we're at 2005. In circulation currently, there is 1,530 Forge coin out there to be spent. We'll skip the rest of these. F&A Balls is leading the Forge coin sponsor at 270, mostly through their races over on their show. Pretty cool. Kenneth LMK is the leading Forge coin winner, still at 110. But hot on this trail is Mitzi. So we'll go down through the top 10. We got Mitzi, and we got Dustin and Melissa, and Greg from Ripon, and Vance all tied. Oh, I'm sorry, Mitzi's in first, but Dustin and Melissa, Greg from Ripon, and Vance are tied for second. And then we've got South Park, Aaron from Batter Up Balls, tied for third. And then tied for fourth, Josh at Having a Ball, Mike and Melissa Proxima, and Will 217. And then pulling up the tail is Chris B&S Reptilia. And then on our sponsors, we are a week off here, so I didn't get a chance to update this, but obviously we did Ramarie's and Mommy and Me last week, so Vance popped up a notch, and that means Josh is up next week. Next week, correct, or are we skipping?
No, it's
think we skip,
only
right?
on No Remorph. Yeah, so
Yeah, so we
next
skip a
week will
week.
be outside the enclosure, and then Josh will be on.
Yep. So again,
Perfect.
lots of forage going out there, 1530, guys.
$1,530 in merch.
Show
floating
them your
around right
forage
now.
coin.
Absolutely. Get it spent. Kat, Chris, we'll be talking. We're talking in the chats anyways through random stuff, but I did want to thank you on the show tonight, both of you, for taking your time out tonight and sitting down with us. Looking
it's
forward to the stuff you got coming up. Australian Zoo is going to be amazing to see the Sydney
Yeah.
Zoo. So, Chris, can't wait to check in on the Chinese situation, see how the heck they manage with all of the stuff they've got to fight with over there. I'm super curious about both. So, tune into the channel over there, guys. Untamed, Unhinged. Great shows, great people. Honestly, couldn't ask for better community people out there. You guys have nothing but positive to say. I've never heard negative from either of you guys going
Right?
in any direction. So keep that up too, please. We definitely need that to be showing more than anything else out there. So
For sure.
thank you guys. Hang out, chill with us for a minute. We'll keep you backstage and we'll just talk a little bit if you got time to talk and hash things out. But we'll let the rest of these people get to the rest of their night and the rest of their week. 2 days left, guys. That's all you got. Thursday, Friday, and then you got a weekend ahead of you.
Yay.
We can make it. We can make it, guys. Broken legs, broken ankles, stressed out to no belief, whatever. We're going to crawl to the finish line this week, get to the weekend, and enjoy it. But thank you, guys, everybody that came out tonight. Duval, congrats on the shirt. Congrats on the coin. Peace out, everybody. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you with brand new Outside the Enclosure next week. See you there. If I can find this damn closing video, I never find it. Here it is.